Everybody, it's Dara
and Herbie,
and we came to the Santa Monica Farmers Market in Arizona.
It's Wednesday, January 7th.
Oh, very good. Thank you for the update. The date. I don't know what date, what time it is, whatever. We're just having fun. Every Wednesday we come, and not in rain, but the last time we came, it was like blustering, windy, cold. Nobody had their canopies up because the wind would go underneath them and lift them up. One person did, and that could really poke a person.
Right.
Yeah, that's dangerous. So we're having fun.
Oh, very much so. We're looking forward to getting all the good stuff that they have available. I mean, it's displayed beautifully, and pretty soon it'll be in our tummies.
That is so cute. Okay, see you soon. What you got to say, Herbie? Sing. I'm filming.
Okay. It's beautiful here in Paradise.
Yeah.
And it's beyond words.
Yeah, you happy?
Very happy. I never thought I'd feel this great at this time of my life. I mean, it's just beyond words. And surrounded by love, receiving love, giving love.
Can you repeat the part that you never thought you'd feel this good?
Yeah. Well,
at this age.
Right. At this age, gee, I thought I'd be shuffling along maybe. I hope not with a cane and pains and all, but somehow you grin and bear it. But I'm back when I was in the rest in peace in between my two wives. Dottie had passed, and then that 6 years in between when I was in the singles world between 1971 and 77. It was, I mean, that's how I feel now. My mind is thinking young, my memory's better, my body is new. Can't beat it.
Yeah, that's awesome, Harvey.
It's as if I had some wishes and they came true.
Really? Yeah.
I found that magic carafe in the water, and I let out the genie, and he gave me 3 wishes.
And for the people who haven't watched, the food has made a difference, right?
Oh, unbelievable.
Eating vegan has made a difference.
That was the start of it. That was the start of it. And then coming to California and having my body worked on, it just...
With a personal trainer and yoga and massages, that's his body being worked on. Yeah. And he's putting in the right fuel. You're putting in fuel, not filler. You're not filling your body, you're fueling it.
Whatever it is, it's all working well.
Well, you're a great poster boy, Mr. Fisher.
Well, if I can help, that'd be great, but I'm helping myself first.
There you
and
are.
if I could be an example, that's super.
Look how good you look. Okay, hi everybody. Herbie and I are at Sprout Time, and I just told Herbie that it's really important to. Well, here's Marlon. He can tell us. How do you feel about Sprouts?
Well, they're healthy and delicious and fresh.
And you eat them?
Some of them.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is broccoli sprouts. It's really healthy.
Broccoli sprouts are really healthy.
Yeah.
And I like to get the sunflower seed sprouts from you because I don't like to grow them. Those have to be grown in soil.
Yes, they are.
And
they're difficult. Right now that it's cold, they grow little by little.
Yeah. So whenever you find sprouts that are, you just go ahead and get them because they're not easy to grow. So you drink wheatgrass too, right?
Yeah, I used to drink a lot, but now I just slow down. I just drink probably like 2 shots a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I used to drink more. I used to drink like 4 ounces.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, he looks really healthy. So here we are at Sprout Time, and we're going to find some sprouts on Saturday's market too. Thank you, Marlon.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Bye. Bye. I'm going to show you what they have. I wanted to educate Herbie. These are important to have. Pumpkin seeds remove parasites. They have protein. You can eat them with fruit, whereas you don't really want to eat nuts with fruit, but seeds are better to eat with fruit. So I'm educating Herbie. And the reason that you soak the pumpkin seeds or the nuts is that you remove the enzyme inhibitors, which makes them alive. Like if they were going to go in the ground, they wouldn't be fully activated until they...
Yes.
Are we in the way? Come over here. So such a wonderful boost because you get to have these things that have already been done for us. Almonds, beans. You could make garbanzo, you can make hummus. I make no bean hummus because beans kind of make you a little bloated. Then we have the sunflower seeds, the pumpkin seeds, we have the radish sprouts, which are really spicy, and all the rest of the sprouts.
Can I taste one?
Here we go. So we'll move on to go see Avery. To make sure you guys could see Marlon. I don't know if it was too dark before. Thank you so much for being in the video.
You're welcome, anytime.
And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
And on Saturday on Arizona.
Yeah, and 2nd Street.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll be there. See you
All
soon.
right, bye.
Honey. Okay, hi everybody. I am home from the farmer's market, and here are my farmer's market finds. I'm so excited. I was drinking this Polito Farms fresh squeezed orange juice, and it just feels so good. I got orange juice for me and grapefruit for Herbie, and adding vitamin C every day, we need to do that. Vitamin C helps the production of collagen, so if we want our skin to look beautiful, we must have vitamin C every day. We also need vitamin D, which we get from the sun, we get it from strawberries. We get vitamin D, but vitamin D is a really good thing to supplement for anyone. If you don't have enough vitamin D, it affects our hormones. And hormones are such a delicate and tricky little thing. So a lot of people want to know about my thyroid. I had hashimotos. I think once you have it, you never really don't have it. It's like any health opportunity. What I consider my thyroid disorder is like a weak link, right? It's here, it's in my area of communication. And it's my weak link so that if things get out of balance in my life, obviously not with food, but with stress or outside stressors or things, internal stressors and things that just happen environmentally, societally, spiritually and emotionally to us or within us, it's a trigger and it's also a sign, kind of like a navigational tool. That's how I see it. A health opportunity like my Hashimoto's thyroid dis-ease is a health opportunity because when I start to feel the symptoms come up or come back, then I know something in my life, there's probably something that needs to like back off or something that needs to settle down or something I need to stress less about. And so that's my area. Some people have back pain, lower back pain. Some people have blood sugar issues. Some people have knee things and all different. Everybody has their own sinus things, so everybody has their own weak link, and it's our body's way of saying, hold on a second, let's navigate a different way, which is why a health opportunity is actually a beautiful thing, because it helps us to navigate towards something better for us so that our whole body is more in balance, not just the thyroid. So as far as mine, I got mine typically how many women do, which was from pregnancy. Post-pregnancy, I found out I had it. I felt so awful that I really didn't think I was ever going to be myself again. I experienced weight gain, my eyelids were heavy, my head was foggy, I couldn't finish thoughts, and I was depressed, and I cried a lot, and I'd get out of bed to do stuff, and I'd have to sit back down again, and just, I had no idea what it was at the time. And I really, for people who have it, I really feel for you, because it seems like something's just really wrong with you, and you don't even know what, and it's hard to even think about any way to feel better because you're not thinking clearly. So when it was diagnosed, I was given Synthroid by an MD, an allopathic doctor, and I knew, when someone hands you a white pill and says you're almost in a coma, here's a white pill, it'll make you feel better, you take the white pill. But I knew that I would always get off of it. I had this feeling, I didn't know anyone who had, but I had this feeling that I would one day. And 7 years later, when I met Dr. Habib Sadeghi, you could see my interviews with him, you can see that with raw food and his help, and certain IV treatments, certain supplements, obviously switching from Synthroid to a nature's Throid hormone supplement, and it's manageable, right? You reverse the symptoms. I don't know about cure or not cure. I mean, cure is like poof, all better, and I don't think life is like that, but it's certainly manageable. And I know for those of you who have it, and you may not know, more and more doctors are practicing natural medicine. So where you might be able to get, it's really about, it's like it's a hormone balance, really. It's like it is so delicate, and our bodies are so delicate, and our psyches are so delicate. So for me, when like this past year was really stressful after the passing of my mom and getting my dad all settled here, and just a lot of changes in my life. And you know, I knew that I was going to take a hit health-wise. I just knew it, because when I was taking care of my mom, what are you going to do? You're not going to stop and say, oh, let me just, you know, rest a bit. And I couldn't. I did the best I could to take care of myself. I ate raw food. I went for runs. I did the very best I could, but I also knew that that was just a life, you know, one of the big life things that happened. So on the tail end of last year, I wasn't feeling so well, and so we just upped my supplement a little bit, and I felt fantastic. So it's about getting blood tests. I think that when, especially for anybody, is getting your blood tested every 6 months to see where your level's at. And I have to say, every single thing in my blood test, I went to see Dr. Bob this time, Dr. Sadeghi. Now, I was so busy, I needed to see a doctor right away, because I was feeling really tired, and I thought, that's not like me. I have energy from morning till night. And so with rest, adding vitamin D supplement, upping my supplements just a little bit, and removing any stressors, then I was able to, within a month, feel fantastic. And so Dr. Bob, when he did my blood test, he didn't feel like being on camera at that moment, but I said, please, because he said, your B12 is excellent, your vitamin D is excellent. He goes, I recommend a supplement for everybody anyway, but all of my blood levels, my hormone levels, you know, everything was great. Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, everything. I had no B12 situation. Everything was really, really good. So it's proof that, you know, living this way on a predominantly raw vegan diet is a really, really viable option, because the thyroid dis-ease that I have, it came from pregnancy. It has nothing to do with food. I manage it. I'm really healthy and I'm really well. And, you know, but this is the kind of thing that those blood tests show that this is a really, really good way to go. Also, Herbie is a really good living example. Of course, I went to Maggie's Farms. I always do. I went to see Letty at Garcia Farms, and these two grapefruits are the same grapefruit, pink grapefruit on the inside. It's gorgeous. I thought this was marvelous. Eat grapefruit. Good appetite suppressant. Good for weight loss. I got sapote from Abraham at Coleman Family Farms. I love that farm. I love getting their greens. A beautiful, beautiful family farm. And these sapote will be ready. They're like a custard apple. They've got about 6 pits on the inside, fairly large, and I just eat them. I get very excited when I go by the counter and I'm like, ooh, it looks ripe, and then that's it. And I don't really make anything out of them because they're so perfect as they are. Okay. We got sapote. We got these gorgeous, I got herbs. I got marjoram, oregano. I didn't get sage because they didn't have any, but marjoram, oregano obviously is great for an Italian dish if you do zucchini pasta with olive oil and garlic and oregano. And I have marjoram. And I like to use marjoram and sage with my nut and seed pâtés because it gives it kind of like that meaty, kind of heavier flavor. And this is a type of radicchio, and I just thought it was so pretty, I couldn't pass it up. When you use radicchio or arugula or any of your mustard greens, any of the bitter kind of lettuces, you need some kind of like walnuts with it, pine nuts with it, and olive oil with it, fats, but you also need a little bit of sweetness. So I like to use a sweetener with this as well. And it's so good to have bitter. You know, we're so afraid of having bitter food, but bitter food really helps us. And dill, which is really good for digestion and supposedly helps insomnia. So that could be a really nice. I love to make a dill cream sauce. Cashews or macadamia nuts blended with water, a little lemon juice, salt, probiotics. Then I fold in some chopped dill and chives. It's gorgeous. And more of the radicchio type. So it's radicchio. So pretty. It's got like green and red. So that's my little bag, and then you've met Marlin, and Marlin is manning the Sprout booth, and my friend Arya's dad, I think his name is Harry, I met Arya when I went to, it's his booth, Harry's booth, and I met Arya, his daughter, when I went to the Optimum Health Institute over a wheatgrass extravaganza week, And so these are sunflower sprouts, and I got some alfalfa. And Herbie got me beautiful daisies, because what's a house without pink flowers? I'm having my tonic, and I probably will have a salad for lunch, but my goal is to make desserts this week. I really want to show some exciting desserts. So we'll be back with that. I love you guys. Get your greens on, for real. It will change your life, no kidding. Try it for just 2 weeks and see how you feel. It's like just like a little detox thing. You could chew all of this gorgeous food and detoxify at the same time. I'll see you really soon.